start. Some of the coaches will be here very soon. My topic today is offense. When we were talking with Friedrich about the offense, what the topic should be, I was thinking a little bit because we got coaches who are mostly working with the youth program, but also this subject, the topic what I choose is very interesting. It's kind of fundamentals of basketball. It's equal, important for the youth program and also for the senior team. So you can pick up some information. Of course, if for anything, like I said yesterday, we can open discussion on the end of the clinic. It's approximately going to take like 1 hour, and we're always leaving 20-30 minutes. We can discuss and share ideas here, because really on those camps I learned a lot. Especially when I was a young coach, I was lucky to work with one of the best coaches in ex-Yugoslavia, in Zlatibor camp, created by Professor Alexander Nikolic. And like I said, don't be hesitate to ask anything. Like I said today, my topic is spacing and rhythm of the game. We know all how much is important, to have a good offense. More or less, all those offensive systems are same. You make a screen somewhere and you're using some other screens. Most of those offense we are create for our best players, key players. We want our key players to have a ball in those crucial minutes, And I noticed even on the tournaments when I was here on the Nordic Cup, and in the same moment there was a home tournament, the Swedish team, actually many teams from Norway and close to Sweden. And I noticed a lot when the players are going, even they have a chance to make the fast break, they immediately call sets and stuff like that. So, like I said, we got many sets, and the question is, when we are running those sets, if you take one tape and analyze those tapes, you will see that sometimes, many times, the sets are not working. All those big staggers and screens, single screen, vertical, horizontal screen, they're not working because of the good scouting now in the modern time. We got information for everybody, what kind of player is this, how he's attacking, which side he's strong side, how he's shooting, did he want to shoot after dribbling. We know everything about our opponents, and we're trying to stop during our preparing time for the game. And like I say, we are running sets, but it's not working, and mostly 10 to 7 seconds less, and it's a big dilemma what to do. The defense is still in good balance, and in that moment is coming one crucial thing, mostly ball is coming to our best player, and he had this chance to decide about scoring or winning. Well, mostly we got advantage we can create, like on the perimeter, on the top, or putting simple the ball on the low post, we have a good center. Or the third option is, to play pick and roll in these last seconds and to find solution or for open shot. Yeah. So for good offense, I put some stuffs here. For good offense, it's very important first to have a good spacing, to have a good player movement, and to have good ball movement. The last two things, they create the rhythm of the game. So mostly I will show you how I'm starting sometimes my practice on the beginning, and after that we will start to add new things about how properly we're supposed to move in those last seconds. So I need, give me 4 guys now. Come on, 4 guys. I will pick up now. Stop. Daniel, you sit. I don't need to stand now. 3 and 1 ball. Come on. You pick up. Yeah. Listen, give me the ball. Many times I'm starting my practice, with the 4 players, starting from the middle. Give me one here. Take the ball. Yes. Stand by. Stand at the low post, but like I say, we can add one player more later on, just to see how they're moving. When the ball, we got spread defense, you know, defense is very aggressive, and let's say we got 7 seconds to the end of the offense. Now, if this player, if he's taking the middle, he's attacking the middle, usually this is our most, the best skills, how you call this in English, the best skills offense guy who can make advantage. And if he's beating the man-to-man here, man creation, his first step here, slide, you know, slide. His first step is this first step here, how he's attacking the middle. And the center here, how he's moving the middle, he's going, where is the line? This line, yeah. Okay, his first step. So how he's attacking, everybody must move. So Simon, you're moving in the corner. The Mario coming over here. Yes, you're going over there. Come on, one more time. When you attack the ball, everybody starts to move, okay? Go in the middle, go. Hup. Okay, so we are creating open shot for dish over there, for pass to the center, for score, for pass over there. This is usually moves, you know, how when these guys attack the middle. Go on your previous place. Yes. Good job. If he take the baseline, of course, if he take the baseline, attack the baseline. Now very good. We reward this exactly. Yeah? You come in here to attack the baseline. You come in there. You open the pass line forward, and you're moving over here. So this is the second rule when we attack the baseline. So everybody, can you show me this one more time to the coaches, but a little bit more aggressive. So you're watching here, you know? How he's attacking here, you're coming over here. You open the pass line in the corner, you open over there. Ready? Come, boom! This is how the thing is going. When I'm starting with 4 guys. On the end of the practice, all this drill we're going to work in the full intensity. Okay, but this is when the defense is spread. When everybody stays to his man, you know, let's say this is good penetrate guy, but maybe he is a bad shooter. We don't know that. You know, our scouting is going to say. If he is a bad shooter, then defense many times they are a little bit tired. So let's say, give me one sentence. Good. Stay in the position. Deep. Yeah. Do you have a white pistol? That's white pistol. Yeah. Go. Come on, hey, come. Go there, the losing defense. Good. Come on, Emma. Over there. So we know that this guy is a good penetration guy, you know, he can beat everybody 1 against 1. So in that position, we already said this, especially in NBA, this is very, very famous now, to go out of the box and to wait here. To wait. He's waiting here, and this player here is covered low post over here. Everybody is in denied position, you know. This is with 4 players, like I said. Later on, we're going to put the 5 players. In that position, now we're stopping this guy, you know. He's not able, the defense is waiting him, contain over there. In this position, more or less, then now you make a screen for this player. So out the skip pass on the other side is going very, you know, very effective for shoot. You make a screen over there, you know. So sometimes it's working on that. Just this, they must read, of course, the defense and react. Okay, defense. See, you got the point. Some question about this. Okay, this is when the ball is on the perimeter. Many times our forward guy who is probably the best driver. And now, okay, go over there on the low post. Good. That was, like I say, on the perimeter when our ball is over there with the best all-around guy. But sometimes we have our ball here, and like I say, we got 7 seconds left. And like I say, we are attacking, again defense is spread, you know, everybody's on the man-to-man. So he's beating his man over here. Now we got the rules, you know, you slide over there, you make the space, where are you going? Where are you going? No, made a circle over there, and you pump up on the elbow over there, yes, and you're gonna open Ludwig in the corner, yes, over there. Can you come and do that? Go. Ready, attack, and the ball. So he got pass the slide there, he can open face this guy, he can find diagonal pass in the corner, and you can pump up, yes, over there, full speed. Can you do that one more time, and you can put difference after that? Yes. Okay. This is the rules how we are moving here. You know. And like I say, we're gonna repeat with the 5-10. Stay on your position. Stay on your position. Stay on your position. There. 3-2. More or less all offense are 3-2. So if this guy is attacking here, and we got 5-10 to open the corner, come there. Slide over there, and you slide in the corner. So we got this schedule over here. Going back, if we start with 4 men, but let's say we're going back. If I attack backline, you open on the elbow, you open on the elbow, you open this line on 4 to 5. So I can dish over there, I can dish in the corner. I'm asking for my players after first pass to have a 1 pass more, or to drive and dish again. So this is the rules how the things are going when we got 5 players from perimeter, when we have 5 players and we are attacking from the middle. But many times, come on guys, 5 different guys. Like I say, scouting is working. They know that this guy is a good driver, he can drive in the paint area, and our defense completely come in the box. In this, I'm telling you, this is the last 7 seconds of the offense. You know, set offense is not working. They got the ball there, and then we must make a decision very quick to score. So everybody is focused on Navarro. You're Navarro? Yeah. On the best player here. Now he got few options from this position. What I'm telling my press, example, if give me the ball out. If first option, the most simple, I will try not to beat. Now he's helping first pass away and shoot immediately in those last seconds. Score, if not. And the second option, what I'm using mostly, and I'm working with my players, you stay, yes, on the corner, and you stay, yes, good. And you're focused on me. I'm a very good driver. So now I'm asking you those, no? I'm asking screen over, yes? And how I'm driving here, you slide and open. Now this guy must go on him to recover, otherwise he's the shooter. We're working on the shooter side. And in the moment, how he's making screen, you're opening with the face, not with the back. Pick and roll with the back, I'm playing when I play pick and roll, you know, on the 3-point line, then I pick and run on this position. Pick and roll. So you making this pick over here, and you open, you know, to recover. If he's coming, you got to pass there, but more or less, we want to finish over here. Can you repeat that one more time? Navarro, can you do that? Ready? Go. Hop. Hey. We're working on this side now. Don't confuse everybody. Yeah? Special off. Go. Hop. Pass. Okay. Give it. Come on, one more time. So I'm coming over here, trying to make sprint, pass, inside, yes. And now, if they rotate, you got this, you know, on the side, or if there is a big mismatch, you will score over there. You understand this, yeah? Okay. This was one more time, when we have our spread offense, over there from the top, when we have a tight offense from the top attacking, when we have our, you know, sit defense can sit, when we have a spread offense on the perimeter ball, and when we have a tight offense on the perimeter, with the skip passes, what we're doing. So the first option is always to create advantage, you know, when mostly depends from the basic individual characteristic of our players, especially the best one. The second option what we have today to talk about, this is a pick and roll situation. So like I say, we got the 7-8 seconds left. I'm not the best driver, give me the ball. Low post. I'm not the best driver, you know, I'm not the best shooter. Good. Right. So in that moment, also pick and roll, what is more or less in the last 7-8 years, the mainly offense of many European teams. So everybody is required, you know, pick and roll. In that moment, this is the guy who's supposed to make advantage and this balance of the defense. He must, you know, ask the ball and come in full speed, make the screen. So when I'm here, you know, you come in and make the screen, let's say, on this side. I'm asking my players, you know, to set up the feet, you know, toes parallel with the outline, or more or less, if this angle, for me, is perfect, you know. Because after pick, strong pick, he can run immediately and make advantage on the low post. So, can you do that? Made a pick, so he's passing to you, full speed, then pass, ask the ball, and full speed pick. Okay, yeah, stop now. If you go over there, that's a good thing. If you go over there, you bring your player to him, but we got another option later on, we're going to talk about that. Good to remind you. So if this player is making advantage, this player is responsible for good spacing. So they must be in very good communication. This one is making good advantage over there. After pass, you move it. And how the pick is going over there, go to the pick, you move. You're making advantage here. So if this pick is not going, the ball is going to come over here, you know. Pass the ball to him. You on the low post, after pass you move back. Okay, no, you're on the low post on that side. Yeah? So we got now situation from the strong side to the weak side. You know, we can go with the shooter. If this guy is shooter, we can go with pick and roll here. If he's not shooter, you're gonna cut, make the backdoor, come here. Yes, that's the backdoor. Pass over there. Okay? Continue to outside. And now the pick and roll is coming from this side. Okay, go back one more time. So in this situation, we still have, you know, good balance, but like I say, we must make the creative. Ellie, take the ball. I'm going to take one. No, sorry. Ellie, take the ball. Go like a corner. Okay, so you passing, quick pick and roll, immediately spacing. Every how you pass, you slide on that side, and you opening spacing and creating the game in triangle. Okay? Go, pass. Go big. Now slide. Yes, move back. Now, like I said, if this guy is shooter, we can play in triangle with the shooter. If not, Ellen's going to make a backdoor, pass over there, and now we go to the inside. You're over there, yeah? On the low post, Ellen is in the corner. So now we got the same situation, you know. How they play big, you're opening from here, you know. Big, pass, roll. That is this situation we are looking for, okay? Can you repeat all these things? Can you? Come. It's easy. Come. So, whatever they're going to do, okay? Go. Pass. Okay, big, slider. Good. Big. Pass and finish. Good. Pass and finish. You must have good passing skills so you can finish over there. So, like I say, this one in this situation, on the beginning, is the guy who's making advantage. But this one is very important. He is responsible for the good spacing in the team. So we got, go back again. We got another situation. You're supposed to go and catch here. You know, most of the teams now, how they pick and roll, it's going to come. You will come and make a catch, and you will make pick and pop to him over there. Okay? And give me kind of come here and give. Yeah. Hold this man over. Good job. here because Offence is from that side. Okay, and one more. Go and take here. You're gonna go and catch. Do you work catch defense? No. You jumping?
Oh.
Yeah? You work. Soft catch, you know? Soft catch. Don't worry. But you're gonna go and pick and pop. So you're gonna make the screen here and open here for pick and pop, okay? So we got this situation sometimes, pass it, slow motion, go, made it. And now this guy is going to, this is good shooter, you know. We want this guy to receive the ball here. Long two, slow here. Okay, so in the moment when he pass over there, this guy must react, otherwise this is going to shoot. And now again, this is the guy who is making advantage, but this one is responsible for the good spacing. How this player is coming to, he is coming from the middle over here, you know, to receive the ball or to connect the defender from other side. If he connects the defender from other side, where are you going to pass? We're going to pass, yes, on other side and shoot it. Okay, can you do that? Come on, show me one more time. Ready? Go. Yes, open, big, brown, up, good. So, like I say, everyone defender ball here, come on. Stay in your play. Go again. Ready? Ready, go. Up. Catch, yes, pass. And now, stop. Let's say, now you're supposed to recover this one here. And if we stop the shooter, then we got the skip pass over there. And if she's flying, makes a reaction, we again create a good opportunity for scoring. This is when we play pick and roll on the end, like I say, the last 7-8 minutes. And the third option, what we are using, okay, defense city. The third option, you will have a dominate center who can, you know, score 1-on-1 all the time. Like the Fabege example, we can do like this. Pass the ball over there, pass the ball inside. And now, again, like say 5-6 seconds left, and everybody must know how to move. No, if you take the middle, where are you going? Where are you going? Go. Where are you going? Ellie on the 45. So he got this option for pass over there, he got options for Ellie, for there, or simple hit to finish. Okay? You can open over there, maybe back. Can you do that one more time? Come back. Good. Okay? Ready? Pass inside. Okay, come on. Good. Oh, very good, Simon. It's good shooter. Or like I say, you can attack, you can shoot, or you can make one pass more. You know, if you pass over there, I need one pass more for him. If you pass there, I need one pass to dish over there. Okay, come on, one more time. Let's go in, out. In, both of you, Simon. You stay for the screen. Turn around. Yes. Good. Now, guys, you can come over here. You can cross each other. You can make screen for him. You can go back, whatever, and receive the screen for the centers. Come. Go. Hop. Inside. Good. Yes. Bravo. Take a shot. Take a shot over here. Okay? Good. If you decide, you decide to shoot. Okay? You decide to shoot, but stay on your position. But if you decide now to dribble, where are you going? Here, corner, okay? And then you're moving. Now he's moving. Okay? Come on, go one more time. In, out. Forward. Yes, go in, out. Pass. Good. Hop. Good, you know. Now you're coming here. You're on the elbow, you're on the corner over there, and you're on the top. Okay? Come on, go over there. Go in, out, pass, full speed, okay? Good, drive. Okay, finish. So more or less in those last seconds, we pass we're surviving. We're trying to find the open shot. You know, this was with a pick and roll situation on the middle and also ball inside. But if you receive the ball on the low post again, pass to him inside. He was taking the middle, but if he's taking the baseline, sometimes he's taking the baseline, he's coming over here, you're going to the corner, and he's moving from 4 to 5. So you got one passing line, second passing line, third passing line. Depends who is open. I think you know about this stuff, how we're moving. So any question about this? Just Jurgita. Oh,
okay, this is not like 7 seconds. How you run transition?
Transition, yes.
That's also space.
Good question. We can start. I'm running transition. Take the ball. Take the ball. Take the guy. Hold you. Not the bench. Oh, here is your force. Yeah. Ellie, stay here. Stay here. You stay on the middle. Good. Now when I say go, you're going to pass over there, you will cut to outside, okay? You will come and make, now Ellie is coming, you're cutting on outside. I'm going with the pick and roll immediately with the first trailer. I'm going to explain with the first trailer and I will explain with the second trailer. It's a good question. So, remember what you're doing. You're cutting on us, okay? So, go slow motion, cut on outside. Now you're making big, I want to pick big on 17 degree. Here, 45 is here, 17, 90 degree, okay? I need the pick and roll immediately here. So now everyone's coming, making separation, and I want pass, quick pass over. Quick pass. So he's rolling, I'm creating a game in triangle immediately. If the pass is not success, backdoor, pass over there, and same thing, pick and roll on the side. Yes, you go over all the way. Can you repeat that, guys? One more time. Come here. You must make space like 5 meters here. Oh, no pass. Turn around, backdoor. Pass over there. Okay? Go. Go. Good. Oh, be careful. If you put it back door, the other way. Go over there. Go. Very good. Go. Good way. Big pass. Nothing happened. Back door. Big. Full speed. Pick your roll. Pick your roll there. Pick and roll, and now he's making pick and roll, you're bumping up, open on the all 3 point line. I want you to be here. And we are running the game. Pass, we can go with the back door with Harry, or okay, go back. And pick and roll with the Ludwig on that side, or simple pass over there, or Kendall, whatever you're going to do, go, pass. Okay, and now we're going, especially these guys, the shooter. We're creating this pick and roll in triangle, so come on, go, roll, and Carl Evan is coming, I'm coming, pass to me. Usually, I'm not staying, the shooter is staying open or simple, pass to the low post. This is big transition. I'm really trying to go as soon as possible in this transition. You know, if there is, my first option is during this transition, fast break, to put the ball on the low post. Of course, first option is to create easy points, but it's not happening. Second option is ball on the low post, and this is the third actually option. Pick and roll with the first trailer. Sometimes we got this situation. Give me the ball, hold the middle. Oh, I'm staying like you were staying. You don't need to cut. Let's say that you open there, you go to the low post, and you are like a rebounder, you know, second trailer is coming, come here, come. second trailer, and now we got many times you will face with this option. You got second trailer and first trailer on the same side, and you got shooter also on the same side. Because when you're running in full speed, sometimes you cannot, make like you want and you play. So in this position, I'm asking this guy to roll like he was doing, from baseline and come in this position. Remember, so your first, so everything is making kick, I want you from here to open this passes line, this passes line. Can you do that? Come on, do that. Come. Ready? Go. Yes, for this option or that, or just finish over there. Any question you get about this? No problem. Welcome. This is with transition, but I just show all situation. I present all situation when we got 7-8 seconds to the end. So of course we can, sometimes I'm telling my players, if you're not in good position for shoot, I don't need crazy shots to open fast break, just put the ball in the outline over there, at least we can have a balance in defense. After that we can start to play man-to-man like we want, instead to take some crazy shot and fast break on the other side. So this is what but we must work on this situation, we must create a lot of opportunity. Like I say, I'm going to present now some drills, what I'm working. Come on, I need 9 guys, the ball in the middle. Drive in this situation, what I'm usually working with the team, 9 guys here. 3 guys here, 3 on the wings, 3 on the wings. Okay? 4 guys here with the ball. 4 guys with the ball. Go. Yes, good job, Oscar. Eddie, with the ball. Give 1 ball to Eddie. Yes, and one ball to Oscar on the middle. Good. Anna goes from that side. So, yeah, it's time to start. Remember from the morning, you come in here, guys, to run, okay? Aggressive attack, 2 counter stop, fake shot, reach the ball. Triple trick first position, triple trick, fake shot. You open here, pass to game, and please finish with left over there. Remember, go back. Ready? Go. Up. Boom, quick. Triple trick, good. Wait. You must wait over there. Wait on the 3 points line, here. So now Simon give the pass to you. Go, Simon. Here. Here, pass. Now take the middle, with the right and finish it left. Yes, good. Come on, next. Come on, next. Good pass. Exactly, yeah, pass. Finish. Good. Next. Go. Good. Good job, Daniel. Bravo. No, not there. If you're going there, you're going to crash each other. So you take the best line. Ready? Go. Okay. Attack the basket. You must attack the basket. If you're going there, you're not dangerous. You don't need defense yet. So you must attack the basket over here. Ready? Go. One more time, everybody. And we're going to some other stuff. Go. Go. Last time. Okay. Now stop with 1 ball. Only 1 ball. 3 guards here. 3 over there, and 3 in the corner. Come. 3 players here. Yes, 1 ball. We need 1 ball. This was, same things, but I'm using close-out situation here. So I'm taking, here, coming here, pass, close out. These guys receiving the ball, taking the best line, pass, close out. You take in the middle, make shot, pass, close out, boom, good. Just acting, just acting, and you go on the beginning section. Can you do that? Can you remember all these things? Yes. Always triple kick, fake shot, cross step, drive. Go! Hop! Yes, close out. Very good. Pass. Full sprint under. Hop, close out. Good. Yes. Pass, close out. Close out. Don't forget that. Pass, close out. Good. Go. Close out. Very good. Hop. Close out. Very good. Okay. Now go. Okay, thank you. Now go to the middle again. Fourth leg. So we need 2 here. Yeah. 2 over there. 2 over there. Come. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 behind. So 1 time, 1. Daniel, you can rest. Go. Thank you. The balls are here. Yeah? Balls are here. Now the point guys. The point guys. Sorry, balls here. Eli, take the ball and stay here. Yes, you stay here. Good. Now, the next, you're going to go in full speed on the low post. Remember? So the point guard is coming, go. Point guard is coming. Play the back. Now you're attacking the beza. Attack the beza. Full speed. Now you put the shoulder. Good. And point guard is coming over there. Pass, shoot, and you go to rebound. Can you fit that? Come, go. Go. Ready? Attack. Pass. Go. Up. Yes. Quick. Pass. Shoot. Rebound. Next. Roll the low post. Pass. Right. Yes. Pass. Shoot. Go to rebound. Ready? Go. Good. Don't go so far. I need to hear on this line. Obi, you stay like a big guy. Obi, you stay like a big guy on this side. Here, and Oscar can go on the other side. Yes. I don't want you guys, who was that? Simon, you're going to the penalty over there. No, now we try here and leave over here to come and just leave the ball over here. Okay? Stay Simon with the Fabian over there. Fabian in the street, the low post. Ready? Go. Pass. Okay, take a shot. Now, I'm asking, like I said to my player, if they pass on the corner, 1 pass more and shoot. Now you will pass on 45, 1 pass in the corner and shoot. Okay? Ready? Go. Go. 40. Okay. Come on, pass. Shoot. Think. No, you must stay focused. Ready? Go. Yes, pass, shoot. And you're on rebound, both of you on rebound. Ready? Go. Yes, pass, shoot. Good. Okay. This is now, I need you, this is one of the sets what I'm using. Now I need you to go deep inside and Bobby to come on screen over here. Okay? Make it practice a bit. Ready? Then, Damet, come here. Sprint, full sprint, go. Hold the screen over there. Sprint, go. Pass, full sprint, pick. Okay, Kalki is picking. 1 dribble, jump on the back, pass. Now you're there. You're going to pick here, you know. Pass here. After pass, you can pass it, okay? Go over that, come on. Ready? Go, full sprint. Full sprint. Big, pass, shoot, good. Next, down. Go. Hannah, this side, in out. Use the drip, use the sprint, pass, full sprint, big, pass, shoot, good, come on. Next, good shot. Come on, full sprint. drive, we got same principles. Any question, coaches, about this? No. So this is one of those sets what I'm using with this drive and dish. For me, this is, you know, like I say on the beginning, we're taking the ball offense 1, offense 2, and we're trying to make advantage. But if you got a player who are good enough like Elin, you know, who can create, you know, opportunity, advantage all the time, you don't need offense system. You always can go and dish the ball somewhere, and you got open shot. You play fast basketball, fans they enjoy, they like that, you know, instead all the time 2, 3, or I'm gonna put zone, coach, 2, 3, and nothing you can do then, you know. So it's more or less, like I say, we were talking with Coach Mladen, we want to play press in ex-Yugoslavia a lot, we want to dish the ball, you know, but I think in last 7 to 10 years, Spanish guys Spain take our basketball, they improve a lot, and they playing like ex-Yugoslavia was playing 20, 25 years ago, and of course Spain is dominating last 7, 8 years. Lithuania is here always, second, third.
We're somewhere there, you know, like people don't forget about us. That's how.
Yes. Okay. Any questions about this? You know, just like I say, we got enough time to discuss, and maybe, you know, someone else can demonstrate another drill, so all of us we can learn. You know, that's.
Do you open in transition? Do you take in from your players dribble in the beginning, 2 or 3 passes?
I'm like I say, my first option is ball on the low post. That's
no, I'm thinking about after rebound. After your team
defensive
the
rebound.
ball, do you open in transition with passes? Do you do that 2 or 3 passes without dribble?
Yes, I'm represent Zlatibor basketball passing game system. So yes, so that's me when we're talking. Come. Good question, coach. Give me 2 big guys here. Yes, I'm asking after defensive rebound, you know, when we catch immediately to make the pivot and to open the passing line. Now the point guard must see where is our center. If he's on this side, so he must open very fast over there. And I'm running my fast break, my transition close to the outline. So I need the point guard, Elin, come here on the, Elin, come on. Come and make same jump, make the same jump. Yes, exactly. So I'm asking this not to slide. Full speed to open here and immediately to see everything what's going on. I don't want to run to the middle, not because it's not good, but I'm not feeling good. Sometimes my point guard is doing this, you know, constantly searching where are the players. Instead of here, I think he got a much better view when he received the ball over here. I think he sees everything on the court. And the second point guard, you see the ball over there. Sometimes, if the point guard is not on the same side, I'm asking from him to cut over here to ask the ball. If he receives the ball here, of course, he can make 1-2 dribbling and come in triple threat position. But only in this moment, he must turn back a little bit for the moment to the ball, and after that open on this side and try to receive. If he's on this side, I'm just asking to make the full speed. Many times you got many times when the ball comes to the point guard, you got 1 and you got 2 players who are running on the same side. It's gonna happen. Probably it's happened this. You know, I don't know which how old kids you're practicing, but really it's gonna happen. This position, you know, 2 forwards, 2 and 3 spots to be on the same time. Then my rules are: this player is telling, you know, cross running, cross, she's crossing under the basket, and after that we got this position also. This is up. And of course, after rebound, this one, he must, my assistant is scouting. My first trailer must be for 3 seconds on the low post. And I'm not asking for the center to come immediately here, because when he come over here on this position, of course, defense gonna push, and he will be out, and after that he must build the open. My centers, you know, I'm using those, how you call this in English, bumping machines. They must come over here under and try to fight, so when the defense is going to push, he will be on the short corner or low post or middle post, whatever, to be in good position to receive. Like I say, option for me is always the center to receive the ball on the low post. Coach? Yes, of course, no sorry.
It's very, I'm curious. Do you insist on that transition when you're going and insist on the low post for your guys who have a ball in attack? Do you insist to be mismatch, to recognize mismatch?
Yes, definitely. Mismatch, it's always, they must...
It has not to be low post player, if it can advantage of the...
Yeah, I got this situation. Example, I know if it's not same answer, you know, you're gonna let me know. Yeah. Example, during this transition in defense, let's say come here, an arrow key is 3 spot, yes, you're in offense, and number one take, you know, and you got the low post guy, one defender, low post, goes defense. And now I recognize like a boiler in this situation, I recognize that I got mismatch here. So I'm just simple, go here, you go on the low post, you pumping up. You go on the low post, you pumping up. And we're creating position, you know, I really want to score over here. You know, immediately create mismatch situation. They must recognize, we're working on that. They must, and I must say, you know, Icelanders they want to shoot. They are wild. To be honest, I mean, I'm telling that's not secret. And when I'm trying to slow down, we are losing the game, for sure. But you need time. You need constantly work. And I'm very satisfied with my players, how they're playing now. They're reading at least. They're reading the defense. They're reading momentum. It's not a big deal if they make mistake. This is, like I said yesterday, game of mistakes. But after that, we analyze. We put on the video those stuff. We analyze everything. And, you know, we're trying to learn. I got young team, and I'm satisfied with that. But we're constantly using this. Example, I was playing 5 years ago. I was playing this tradition. Now 5 years is over. Give me, yeah. 2 spot, Ellie. 1 spot. Good. 5 spot. 4 spot. 3 spot. Good. So I was playing this. You know, pointer is coming, you know, no game triangle, nothing happened, pass to 4 spot, pass to 4, and now I was using this screen. This is second fast break. Pass over there, nothing happened, this is 3 spot. I got a really good American all-around guy who was really good on the low post. When I was creating a lot of time, chance for him over here. If nothing happened, go very small spot on the top. On the top, yes. Now I'm working on this screen. Boom, go, look at the ball. And screen to screen and every move over there. Screen on the penalty, yeah? Screen on the. You a screen for him. Yeah, made screen. You're a shooter, the best shooter, what we got in the team. And we made the screen to screen. Can you repeat that? Yes. Can you repeat that? Come on. Okay? Go, pass, nothing happened, okay, go, Ellie move, okay, screener, for shooter, and shoot. Don't even think to me. If he didn't take the shot like he was doing now, we immediately be going to the pick and roll high-low situation. Go again. Okay, go, pass, okay, stop here. Many times, because they know my American is a bit quite good on this low post. They were switching 5 and 3. They were switching. In that position, I was asking my American to come over here and 5 to come over here, and we got a mismatch with 3 spots on this position. So I was playing this offense 5 years ago, and Montenegro is playing this now with Luka Pavicevic. But they're go ahead. Go. But when they were coming here fast, go. Okay, nothing happened, nothing happened. Stop, stop, stop. Stop, we're going. This is Montenegro playing. Now it comes screen here with this guy. For you, you're the shooter. Zipper, zipper, receive, as the ball here. Receive the ball here. Go. Here. And now pick and roll is coming. For you, there is light. This is high-low, high-low. You go over there, you come over. No high-low situation. Can you repeat one more time? Come on, one more time. I know, guys, this is senior basketball. We come to the senior event. This is youth camp. But if it's in the coaches, we're going to do that. Come, go, fast. Yes, very good from other side. It's okay. Now high-low. So you roll, Bobby. You roll. You roll. You come over. Better spacing. We're talking about spacing. Now, main screen, yes. Come here, roll, roll. You pump up, pass, high low, as the ball. Nothing happened. Pass, and you move now. You move on other side and pick your roll coming from this side. This is what Coach Pavicevic is playing with Montenegro. And I think Perasovic with Valencia 3 years ago. I'm a big fan of those, analyze the coaches, what they're playing and how they're playing. I got a big video scouting from more or less all teams in EuroLeague. So, any questions, guys? Like I said, it's almost 1 hour and last 20-30 minutes we can leave for those discussions. We can talk about any subject, not only for the offense. Guys, in time, I must say that today no skipping practice, although I'm proud of them. Yesterday a little bit, yeah, but today no one was skipping practice. They were all doing great job. Okay guys, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
I'll take it in English for Porch and from London. I think it's always interesting to see new ideas and I think also just to open up for more discussions. I think it's very important. One thing that I've been thinking a lot about as a youth coach is how do we develop our offensive game, you know, from going 4-on-4 like we do in Easy Basket, and what do we do with the fifth player? That's sort of, do you want the fifth player to be on the post? Do you want to play 5 out? I mean, and how do you want to move?
It depends, you know, if I'm playing in which position we can,
what we do is when we play Easy Basket, you know, we have 4-on-4. A lot of times maybe we just square up and then we add the fifth players.
Yes.
I know when I was young we were almost instantly thinking, yeah, let's put them on the low post.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And I would say I'm more of a fan to go 5 out, to space.
To make the space?
Yeah.
Five players out.
Yeah.
Okay. We call this pass, and I call this pass or written reaction for the youth.
Yeah.
For the youth, yes, I can.
I mean, like now we're like 12, 13 years old. Not
12, 13 years old. Yes, I can. Come on, guys, give me 5 players. Short.
short guys.
Yeah. Short. Yes. Good. 2 more. Come on, girls. Amy. Come on. Okay, stay 1 year, 45 in corners. Is that the set, coach? Yeah? This is the set. Really good. Okay. So I'm asking my players, you know, Always when we start, when we pick the ball, to make the weak cut, always, all five. Then they must come in position to hit inside, always come, receive the ball. Yeah, and go out, everybody. Now we can pass, left, right, doesn't matter. Okay. Immediately when she receives the ball in this position, we say in triple trick position. Yeah, triple trick position. On the beginning, we are working with 3 players, and later on we develop 4, and at the end 5 players. But let's start immediately on 5. I need the cut inside the low post. Yes. In the moment how he is cutting, I'm asking this player. How he is cutting, when he is on the penalty, this one must be also the penalty. So we are creating triangle here, triangle there, immediately. So if this goes, if you give it back over here, I will explain position down. We're trying to make a high low. If not, I'm opening with L cut over here, triple trick, immediately push pass on outside. Please teach the kids to make the push pass with side step, close leg, or cross step, you know. But in this position, I'm asking little back step, not side step, because if defense is here, it's easy to make a, good defense for you. So make the back step and push pass. Don't ask, to work fast. Ask them, to go slowly on the beginning, but on the right way. Can you repeat this momentum one more time? So we're going to go, especially my teaching kids on the camps, they must know to play on each position. There is no one spot or 5 spot. So go. Hit the ball. Okay. Go. Cut. Yes. Go. Okay. Good. Pass. Okay. Now, which spot is open? Okay. Go on that one. Good. You pass the ball and very good. Weak cut, immediately. Hop. When he is going to attack the penalty line, yes? Go. Pass. Open. Yes. Good. Open also. 45. Pass. Now which spot is open? You asking the ball over here? No. You asking the ball over here. The ball is not coming here. Nothing happened. The ball is coming. You will come over here. Yeah. Maybe she can pass to you. You must be ready. If she pass to you, you're going to cut, and who's going to fill your place? Who is the close player? Yes? Who's going to fill that place for you? Yes, very good. And now we're starting from beginning. Yeah, we're starting from beginning. Okay, go for it. Stay over there. The position what I'm working with those 13, 14 years old guys. When, like I said yesterday, pass, jump on the ball side. Yes, this is the first rule. You create contact, back door. I'm guarding back door. But look, go difference here. 1, and go. This is position was every play defense over there. Now, how this guy is coming over here? How this guy is pass, Elin, Dinamo. So now you play over there. Play on me. So I'm asking the ball is there. Okay? I'm asking the ball, nothing. Ball is coming to the penalty, immediately stop, and I'm working this. A lot of times I'm working on this position, creating advantage on the low post. And after that, I'm adding hand-off situation, I'm adding not pick and roll. And until 14 years old, no pick and roll. We are adding hand-off, back door, example, nothing happened. If I'm going in this situation, you must cut over there. Okay? So after that play, you're going to pass there, and you must fill my place, you must fill that place, you must fill that place over there. On these ages, especially when I'm starting to work on this, it's very important to learn the kids to play, to make the weak cuts. Many times we can see with those kids, come here, go to you, take the ball, come here. They are cutting forever, come on. They're cutting forever, defense is very active, again, 15 seconds passed, nothing happened. You know, we must teach those kids how to make the weak cut. Probably you come in this situation, yeah? So, what I'm doing, what is very important, to make, you know, enough. The offense will be enough. Okay, upstairs, on the 3-point line. Good, made it completely enough. This is very important. I'm asking from this player to come deep inside, follow on the way how I show you. Okay, you can come. She must come and bring defender in position where she's gonna not see the ball. She must bring her here. So with one fake over there, she will react, and the second step is going with this leg in front here, and as the ball here, and the elbow is over there. We got isolation on the low post again. If she try, you know, and point guard is not safe to give the pass, then she already have advantage, and she can go and receive the ball on 45, exactly on the angle where we want to receive the ball. The second pass over there. The second option, second big cutting, what I'm working with all agents, you know. You're gonna come here, you play all play. I'm asking to come over here and to step with the left. You can step like this, here with the left leg. You're gonna protect yourself. And in the moment how you're gonna open the slide, receive the ball in the one corner, okay? Can you do that? Ready? Go. Yes. Hop. Immediately. So, one contact stop, she's dangerous for the right side, she's dangerous for left side. Defender doesn't know who is the standing foot, who is the pivot foot. So it's much better if you step in this position in one contact stop. So after that I'm creating a lot of opportunity. I can show some drills with that if you have time, yeah? Okay, give me 2 players, partners, everybody with the ball. Every player, every part with the ball. Come. I need 6 players, come, 6 players. 3 parts. 3 parts. 2 players, 1 ball. No, I need that. Come on. Then out. Ball. Sure that. Yeah? Okay? Balls here. Yeah? So you're coming, let's say, me and Denaro from this side. Come and go made a big cut, you know? Big cut over there. From yes, like no. I was telling you now, very good. How you cut it? Deep inside, you're gonna make left, right, stopping over there and go up. You know? You're gonna pass the ball over there. And triple position. Like I say over there, I'm asking my players when they're making big cut to come over here. Left, right, and show the signal. And after that, go full speed, pass. Right there, triple position. Can you do that? Come on, Ludwig. Do that. And stop over there. Ready? Go. Left, right. Stop. Another hand. Pass. Okay. Now we can go with first step, working. But let's say this guy's cutting, go full speed. Cut on the low pass. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Now, you're gonna drive to the top over there. And you full speed. Receive the ball over there. Pass. And now you cut and finger. Pass. Pass. Pass and repeat that over there. Now all drill. All drill. And now I'm making a lot of combinations for the kids from this set. Ready? Go. Go. Full speed. Pass. Cut. Full speed. Cut. Pass. Very good. Next. 1, 2. See the ball. Cut. Okay. You see now, he was passing. Okay, guys. He was passing in this position. Same hand, same leg. So very good pass. From this position, when your player pass, don't ask from the guy to go over there and weak cut, you know. And from this position, we call, I think, flash cut immediately, full speed. Just pass the ball with the push pass left. Don't bring your body up. From this position, full speed on the low post. Okay, guys? Come on. Go. Yes. Good. Go. Pass. Okay. Pass. Good. Very good. Go. 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 That's full speed. Okay, now we can combine it here. Signal right hand. Immediately switch direction, back door left, pass. All these things. Something else? Yeah? Okay, now sometimes the stopping, what I was doing now, was left, right, and right, left from this side. But like I said, I'm at least I'm working on 3 kinds of stopping. One is aggressive defense. One is aggressive defense. Left, right. Okay. Second one, like I was showing to kids, up, pass. I'm matching the ball here, you know. You must steal the pass here. Around this, 2 counter stops so I can attack the middle. And the third way, what I was working, I think I showed this, pass, 1 counter stop. This is the 3 stopping, what I'm working on the perimeter. And all those things depends from situation. If you got aggressive defense, first way. If you got half aggressive defense, second option. And if the defense is not so aggressive, you got third option. What is for me the best, if you receive the ball in 1 contact, you got the best option over there. And like I said, this drill, you can make a combination with the back door, or maybe Ludwig receive the ball, hard driving to my place, pass, shoot, and stuff like that. So you can, from this option, you can combine a lot of good things. Depends, of course, from your imagination and from, you know, what you want from the kids. You know, but on the end, we must come during 2-on-0, 3-on-0, 4-on-0 to situation 5-0 and 5-on-5. Yes, this is how, you know. So I show these moves on the center and re-cutting, but I'm thinking it's a crucial for develop on those things. But first, triple treat, stopping, 1 contact stop, 2 contact stop, pivoting. I think we're talking about this tomorrow. Yeah. Yes. Tomorrow it's gonna be a really boring subject, but most important for the skills. Working with the kids, most important and most boring. Kids don't like that. They don't like to stop, to pivoting. Are we crazy? What we're doing? But they must understand. Coach must explain them that this is crucial, you know, for playing basketball.
Yeah. Okay. We will let the players go. Okay. Thank you. We all need to maybe go to our teams and also try to get some rest or prepare tomorrow. First of all, thank you, Borche, once again.
Thank you for your presence. I hope I give some at least few information for the coaches. So if you have some question, we're always sitting upstairs in the room and we can talk forever.
Yeah.